ever thought, why do I have no friends in school? Or even in college, at work, or just in life? You're not alone, because I used to feel like I was the only one. And in this video, I'm going to tell you my story, why it happens more often than you think. And along with it, I'm going to share the mindset shifts that changed everything for me. Hey Dreamaligners! Just to give you a disclaimer, I'm 16-year-old and I'm also figuring this out with you guys. And I share what actually works for me in case it helps you too. So first, my experiences and lessons. So I don't have friends at school, and the problem is that obviously I feel alone and bored sometimes. But then here's the thing, I realized that I am not the problem. It's just because I just simply don't fit in. Now, because of those mindset shifts that I made, I'm in a point where I chose personally to be alone in order to protect my peace. It was my choice to cut all those people off because they were no longer serving me. Now I could be friends with everyone. I'm talkative, funny, interesting, and even 65% extroverted. Yeah, I took some tests. But I chose to honor my standards, my needs, and protecting my energy and subconscious mind from people who are misaligned with me, who could influence me negatively. And finally, I realized that I don't need to lower my standards just to have company. You know, don't get me wrong, obviously I'm still making new friends, trying to meet new people, talk to strangers, and majority of times, obviously I live disappointed because at this age, finding people who are aligned with me, who are ambitious, productive, positive is quite rare. But here's the thing, all this suffering is going to pay off. Because by staying true to myself, I'm showing to the universe that I deserve authentic friendships. Plus, I'm leaving space to receive those connections when they come. So I cannot think anything better than part 2. Why it happens more often than you think. So I know that you're feeling unlucky, like the black sheep. But what if you're not? What if you're just different and you're meant to live a different life from all those people? And that's why you don't fit in. Like, you're not a problem. Let me repeat it. You're not the problem. Of course, let's be self-aware. If you're toxic, fix it. The important thing is that you learn from your mistakes. See, we are all humans, and if you are going to repeat the same mistakes, you're going to inevitably push people away. So for those who are doing everything right in trying to make new connections, don't fall into the trap that I fall into by thinking, why can't I find people aligned with me like others do? Constantly comparing yourself with others. What's wrong with me? People don't seem interested. Why am I always initiating conversations? Even if you're doing everything right and you have good intention, or when you're seeing a huge friend group, your first thought may be, oh my god, they're so lucky, they already found their group, they are best friends, they're so cool. And from my personal experience and observation, here's the thing, majority of people are not even best friends with each other. Some of them are just making friends just for company, we already know that. Even if it means tolerating toxic behavior, being misunderstood constantly. You know, I experienced both of them, where I was friends with people who had different mindset and values from me. They didn't fully understood why I was doing all those goals. They were saying to me that I was doing too much. For them, this age was all about fully living it without any serious goals and ambition for the future. And I was feeling misunderstood, and some of them were literally talking behind my back. Of course, I immediately cut them off. And then some of them are just acting cooler or different than they are just to fit in. Like, I used to hide my crazy, loud, weird side because I didn't want it to be called too much or crazy, weird, you know. Now not anymore. Because I learned that by staying true to yourself, not following what other people are doing, you're doing a service to yourself. Like, those types of friendships are so toxic, energy draining, and they will never fulfill you truly. And plus, you will still feel alone even when around them.
Nice.
Because you constantly feel misunderstood, unseen, unappreciated. Trust me, this is why doing all of this stuff, mindset shifts, force yourself to cut these people off, like do it now if you didn't already. Because by doing so, you are training yourself to be okay on your own in public. Especially because I know that majority of y'all, like me, You enjoy your alone time, but you are scared to be alone in public because you don't want to be judged or be weird. Being called the isolated emo, I don't know. They used to call me this in middle school because I was like so shy, mute, I wouldn't talk to anyone. It may hurt. It definitely hurts so much. You just want to punch them in the face. I'm kidding.
Ah, you're teasing me. Naughty, naughty.
But you're showing to the universe that you value your peace, that you're seeking true aligned people, while others may not. You're being authentically yourself. Obviously, it's going to push a lot of people away, not because you're wrong or you're the problem, but because they are just simply not aligned with you. So if this helped, I made another video about how to stop making unhealthy friendships, the red flags, and more.